The Long Way to a New Land by Joan, Sandin. Contents: The Letter from America, page 7. Goodbye to Sweden, page 18. 4 Days to Liverpool, page 30. Storm and Fever, page 44. America at Last, page 54. The Letter from America. Carl Eric's father shook his fist at the clear blue sky. Rain, he cried. We must have rain. But the rain did not come. The whole summer passed without a drop of rain. The grass dried up. The cow could not give milk. The crops did not grow. There would be no food for the long winter. Carl Eric and his brother Jonas gathered moss in the forest. They scraped bark from pine trees. Mama mixed it with flour to bake their bread, a hard and bitter bread that made their stomachs ache. Papa tried to buy food. It is hopeless, he told Mama. There is nothing to buy. People have left their farms. I saw children begging. One day, a letter came from Uncle Axel in America. Dear ones, the worst is now over. It is a new life for us here. We have built our house. Our land is good. We will have food for the winter. We think of you there in Sweden. We know how hard it must be. Your farm is small and rocky. You have 3 sons. What future do they have? Come, we will help you. Come to America. Carl Eric saw something on the back of Uncle Axel's letter. Dear Carl Eric, we have a cow and 12 chickens. We eat wheat bread with butter every day. I have seen an Indian. He was not fierce. I can speak English better than Mama and Papa. Your cousin, Anna Stina. I want wheat bread with butter, said Jonas. Can we go to America? That night, Carl Eric could not sleep. He was too hungry. He was thinking of Anna Stina's letter. He could hear Mama and Papa talking in their bed. They were still talking when Carl Eric finally fell asleep. The next morning, Papa said, "There is no future for us here. We will go to America." Chapter 2, Goodbye to Sweden. There were many things to do before they could leave. Mama took all the flour and baked hard, flat bread. She washed the quilts. She sewed new clothes. Papa made a big trunk with a lock. He sold their small farm and most of their things. He did not get much money, but it was enough to buy their tickets to America. And there's the trunk. They're packing everything up. They filled the America trunk with homespun cloth, tools, Papa's rifle, and the Bible. "Can I take Pontus?" asked Jonas. "Yes," said Papa, "one toy each." Carl Eric rolled up the bedding. He and Jonas packed the cups, bowls, and spoons. Mama put cheese, dried meat, and bread into a big basket. She packed the copper coffee pot. They said goodbye to the people they had known all their lives. Farmor hugged her grandsons. "My poor darlings," she said. Her cheeks were wet with tears. Jonas hopped away from Farmor. He was too excited to hold still. Carl Eric and Jonas took turns riding on the cart. They saw many other people. "Immigrants," said Papa, "just like us." They met at the inns each night. They talked about America. They shared their plans and hopes for a better life in a new land. And that's the end of part 1. There is another little video for part 2.